and smoke in the lanes. The village is left empty by commuter trains. Want real rural life, not a picture postcard. And we want that.
WoodFest is the most incredible festival.
Very tranquil, very peaceful.
I just love the atmosphere.
When you get a festival like this in the forest, it just brings the forest alive.
Happy smiley faces, family groups.
It's really nice to just kind of sit and chill and watch the sunset by the lake.
I think it's just a wonderful, different way of understanding what this landscape is all about.
Inclusive, not expensive festival where families can come in their entirety.
Look how amazing that is to come to walk the dog and stumble upon this.
We are farmers and crafters and we're hard-working souls, but we don't want employment just to do what we're told. Want to build a new future with our own hands, and we want the land.
It's about bringing people together from all different backgrounds into a wonderful, beautiful space, enjoying live music, learning about the forest. WoodFest has always got its heart in what it's about. So that's an ancient medieval working forest, and that's why we have the crafts and the traditional elements there, right at its very centre, right at its core values. As you come through the gate into the main festival arena, we have the main stage, and we have that sort of arena set up on the left-hand side with stalls selling all sorts of wonderful items. We have our National Trust hub, which is a place where people can meet and learn about other aspects of the National Trust, more about the forest, and can be put in touch if they want to get involved. We've got pottery, we've got wooden carvings, we've got wood turning, we've got all sorts of wonderful things going on.
Well, we can't pay house prices and we can't pay the rent. We can tow our old trailer, we can put up a tent. We can make the farmhouse and fields our new homes if we have the land.
I think WoodFest is a great celebration of what we do here at the forest. It kind of brings the local community into the forest, and to see it at its best, really. A continuation of tradition, but alongside with a bit of music and a bit of fun as well. I just love the atmosphere. I love the atmosphere that Ian has managed to create, with it still kind of being all about the forest, but at the same time being a really successful festival, and the fact that everybody's having fun, but in a really kind of happy and chilled out kind of way.
We could work fields by hand from morning till late, without combines or tractors or glyphosate. We wipe barren wheat acres away with our sweat if we had the land.
Well, I love the fact that people are camping here, which I think has only been the case for 3 years now or something. But I think it's a great way to experience this amazing landscape, which is kind of unique, almost in Europe. There's nowhere quite like Hatfield Forest, and the chance to experience it, to sleep the night here, I think it's just a wonderful, different way of understanding what this landscape is all about. It's a lovely family atmosphere, there's loads of stuff going on, so it's been great.
And the woodlands could ring with the sound of the axe. We carry cartloads and vanloads and loads on our backs, and we take what we needed and let it grow back if we had a land.
It's a really great team effort, and it's great to see a lot of volunteers, many of whom usually only work 1 day a week, all coming together at the same time. So a lot of volunteers who never normally meet each other do come into contact with each other.
I love the atmosphere of WoodFest. It's very much family based. The campsite is a safe place for the children to play. They really enjoy themselves. And the whole atmosphere of the forest is very relaxed.
Fantastic venue. Beautiful place.
So if you feel what I'm singing, or you just hate your job, you're like manual labour or upsetting snobs, join the raggle-taggle convoy that they call a mob, and cry, we want the land. Send the first mate to the captain, what a song state we're in. The master's gone, the rudder's broke, and the water's flooding in. So the little fleet rigged up their sheets and headed for the gales, and the waves came crashing over them, and the wind tore at their sails.
WoodFest is the most incredible festival because it's got a highly successful formula. It's all about local musicians having fun in a way that's hopefully what people like to do, certainly from the people who come through the door. This environment is absolutely amazing. The way that performers and musicians relate to the area they're in, the opportunity to perform in a place like this is something special.
Sang the crewmen lower lifeboats, the storm will soon destroy. When they got...
I'm Annie Compton.
I'm Keith Jeff. We've been the promoters for the main stage of WoodFest over a number of years now.
This ship is sinking, no one can stop that now.
We try and source them from within the 30 or 40 mile radius of here, mostly because they're playing to their friends, and playing to their friends is amongst an audience of potentially thousands of people. Just is such a lift. I know that from being a musician myself.
It's amazing this year. I don't know why it is that this festival has taken off even more than the previous ones, but there must be double the number of people coming into our tent than last year. There seems to be this big thing at the moment about resurgence of the sort of green ideas, and which National Trust and Hatfield Forest typify, and there's just a wonderful environment, an opportunity for people to be creative and do nice human things like play music for themselves.
And the crewmen cry, this ship is sinking, no one can stop that now. Perhaps we can't choose not to die, but we sure as hell choose how. We won't go down, working to keep this wreck afloat, in the futile, fruitless service of this captain and his boat.
I think WoodFest being free, it's inclusive. We're sharing this wonderful space with people. And WoodFest isn't about profit, its core values are community and celebrating the forest for what it stands for.
I think it's extremely important here that it stays pretty much like it is, but the fact that it's a small, inclusive, not expensive festival where families can come in their entirety, and often with their extended family or their disabled family, an environment where their children can roam freely because it's a controlled area. That's extremely important to the people that come here. A lot of them are regulars, they know the site, they value the site, and all of those things are important.
Over them and the wind tore at their sails. And the captain and the first mate, as the boats faded from view, the last thing that they heard was the singing of the crew.
To run a festival, you need a good team and good communication, and WoodFest wouldn't happen without the great colleagues and the many friends and family that all get involved to make it happen. And I'm incredibly grateful for everybody that gets involved in the festival and carrying it forward for future years.
This ship is sinking, no one can stop that now. Perhaps we can't choose not to die, but we sure as hell choose how. We won't go down, working to keep this wreck afloat, in the futile, fruitless service of this captain and his boat.